Hi guys, this is Merlin, and today I'm gonna talk about what I learned today. But the thing is that I was not able to learn something like really deeply, so I'm just gonna trying to talk about like rather than using the whiteboard. Um, last video I just talked about last video I was focusing on the some kind of like CPU, those kind of thing, operating system and computer architecture. But I really found out that that is really important, but I think I have to focus on the front end development also. So it's time to really stop doing some kind of deep learning into operating system or computer science thing, because uh, the reason why I'm gonna stop, I'm gonna continue, but I'm just gonna stop a little bit because I'm trying to start a business, and before starting a business, I'm trying to make a tool that make our web development faster, which is design system. So those who don't know what the design system is, so design system is just the like it's just like design but for the some kind of corporate design. So their example, if you have if you look at the Netflix website or Uber website, they have really different design, and they have different font, they have different size of it. So the correct characteristics is is you can see the characteristics from that website or web application, and based on this, so actually the engineers and designer is one who trying to make these characteristics, and that is why design system is important. It's just designer is making some kind of design that fit into their web service, and is after that, after making it, the front end engineer is the one who will implement that. But I'm just gonna try to talk about this abstracting thing. So what Netflix did was they implemented this kind of view into like two quarters, which is consisting creating a design language and being the implemented phase. And they say it's like to make it to make a design system. They said there's a four aspects on it. The first is document components and one call rotation for support and demonstrate Hawkins is their design system usefulness and bootstrap features for protocol of concept. So basically, it just first aspect is document the components using storybook. So the buttons or like some kind of accordion or those kind of thing, and check issue on it, and after that demonstrate the design system is useful. uh, of course they have to meet our team, because there has to be design system team, and there are engineer team, and the bootstrap of the features. But the thing is that this content is published in 2021, but things really changed a lot in 2025. Thanks to the code components like Framer or Code Connects in Figma, we can like without like checking the issue on on the Slack or those kind of things, we can check it via in using Figma or Framework tool. So that is really important, and these aspects, string industry key aspects, and for yeah, and so like there's no need to demonstrate is this design system is useful or not. There's no have to do it. If some feature is not useful, we can just like delete it or load it back or just change it. And actually, Netflix didn't make the design system from the scratch. They implemented the Material UI and they utilized the Material UI, and they made it their own design system using Material UI, those kind of thing. And they set the learn up monorepo. So we're gonna use I think I'm just gonna use the learn up monorepo with the Lamberry, or just the turbo repo with the PMP. And next the Netflix, they use of course Storybook. Storybook is just like is documentation for the UI. How about Align did? You know what Align did is kind of fit into our 2025 to 2024, because this is already fit into modern design system. But it's just like talking about like this tokens is important. We are using Figma or Storybook, and we are using Catalyst UI, those kind of thing. And yeah, that's really cool. And this line elaborate this token structure, like primitive token, symmetric token, or component specific token, and it was great. But the thing is that what I think is I'm gonna start a business, so it's gonna be startup, right? Startup doesn't have time for implementing from this kind of scratch thing, for this kind of thing from the scratch. We can just implement the already defined library, and we can just customize it into our own rather than making it from the scratch. I think this is not gonna be flexible, and there's no gonna be time of it. If there's something wrong with the error, so we have to like care about it. There's gonna be more issue about it. So we're not gonna put our like big dependency on the design system. We're just gonna use this flexible libraries such as Radix UI, those kind of thing. We're just gonna use it, and we're just gonna implement it with the Figma and the Storybook. We're just gonna customize it with that. So I think this is it. I'm still learning about this kind of thing because there's something like some kind of difficult vocab such as tokens and those kind of thing, and I think it's gonna take some time to learn about this kind of stuff, like tokens and those kind of things. Is really made me confused. So I'm just gonna really deep dive into this kind of thing. So this is it. Have a nice day. See you next time. Bye bye.